Okay, so I am replacing the power steering hose on a 94 GMC truck. All right. My hose, my new hose, well, old hose was leaking right at the top. Now, it's totally different. It's made different than this. These are way better than what was on there. So I had to go in there and actually take this nut off. You want to use it, you want to do that with the proper wrench. Let me find it. Okay, I would say this is a really good wrench to purchase. You can get it from, I guess, from most auto stores. This one is going to remove the big nut that's right here on, right there. That's the 18. That one's going to, you'll use that one to loosen this nut. And then, of course, the 16 is here. It is really tight up under there, and I'm sure anybody that's gonna do this replacement will see it's very tight. So you'll be putting this wrench in there like that, and you may have to use another wrench as like a breaker bar to lock in there like this, and then break it loose. That's what I had to do. I didn't have enough strength to do it without that extra wrench. So it comes with 2 washers, and there is definitely other, hold on one second, there's 2 washers right there. So you want to put a little bit of power steering fluid on that end, and on this end is slide them on there, or you can slide them on there and then do it. I'm not sure which one is the best, but I would think to lube it up first and then put them on would be the best. And so that's it. It's nothing to it. It's real simple. And once you get in there, and you'll see, but you definitely want to use this type of wrench though, because initially I used just a regular 18 wrench like this, and I was able to do it, but it would have been better. It would have been much better with that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put this bad boy in, put it together, and start the truck. Oh, one other thing. You might want to have you some little wet wipes, the alcohol type wet wipes, because you don't want to get that power, you don't want to keep that power steering fluid on your hands. And it's best to get it off as soon as possible because it's acidic, and you may not feel it today, but if you scratch any part of your body that's kind of exposed, from your rooter to the tutor and your eyeballs, wherever, your nose, your mouth, this stuff will irritate it, and you will be like, what is going on? So make sure you got some kind of little wipes that you can wipe off or whatever, and try to have some gloves on too. You definitely want to have on some gloves. I see a lot of mechanics out there working with brake fluid, power steering fluid, and with no gloves. So you know that that's not too wise of a choice, but definitely have you some wipes. Now I want to tell you, the best thing to do is to put the hose on the back first. But I had to bend and twist or flex this hose just to be able to line it up, because it was, the factory bend on it was not working. It was not working for me. I had to tweak it, bend it, and this one I had to bend kind of to the front, and the one that goes in the back I had to tweak that one a little bit. But this one right here goes in pretty easy. But you know, maybe yours will go perfectly the first time, but I struggled with this for probably about 2 hours, and I'm not playing. So I got all the hoses in, everything's tightened pretty good. I'm just gonna add my fluid and see what happens. All right, so far it's looking good. I'm gonna let it run a little bit so I make sure it's pumped the fluid into the steering section, I guess, down there, and hopefully It all is pumping through, and I'll see in a second. I just got to turn this wheel to see what it do. Well, it sounds like it's okay. Let me turn it off and check the reservoir. Okay, so I filled it to the top. I'm not sure if I should have did it that way, but as you can see, I do need to add, looks like, yeah, I do need to add some because it pumped all the other stuff into the hose. So just remember to add the hose in the back. Put that in the back first. You may have to bend it up a little bit here and there to get it to fit, but once you do that, you'll be able to put the front on with no problem. And that's it.